Hey guys, it's Takasta here. Welcome to another video review. So I recently just received my 400th subscriber from somebody called Cage Dwellers 11. Thank you so much, and thanks everyone for watching my videos and supporting me. So today I got a review of the Razer Abyssus Mirror Edition. So the Abyssus came out quite a long time ago. It came out like 2-3 years ago. It's been a long mouse, and they released a mirror edition I think like a year ago, a year and a half ago. So this mouse is definitely not new, but it's definitely not old as well. It's part of its back to the basics kind of line of mice. So first off, this mouse is very good for its value. You can, even though it's listed for $49.99 US on the website, it's you can probably get it for like 200, 250 Hong Kong dollars, or that's equivalent of maybe 30 US. So definitely it's in the value section. It is absolutely great for the price you're paying for. So first of all, just let me talk about the surface of the mouse. So this is the mirror edition of the Razer Abyssus, and it's definitely very shiny, as you can see how it like reflects light all the way across the sides. And obviously they also added a kind of LED light here, which adds very nice addition to the Razer Abyssus. In addition to the surface, it's very simple, 3 buttons, 1, 2, and the scroll wheel 3. And the buttons responsiveness, it's not as responsive as the old like Copperhead, like the Razer Diamondback, but the responsiveness is quite nice. It's not quite the same as like the Death Adder as well. It's kind of in its like own little field, so it's really hard to say, but it's definitely quite normal, quite nice. So the sensor, actually, it's a 3000, it goes up to 3500, so it's the same sensor as the newly released 3500 DPI Razer Death Adder, so you use the same sensor in such a small mice, which you can get for 30 US, which is absolutely great. That something so small can perform as well as Death Adder, so you are really getting your value's worth. In addition, there's also 2 more buttons here, which you can change the polling rate from 125 Hertz to 1000 Hertz. You just like switch it on and off, or you can change it from 450 dpi to 1800 dpi to 3500 dpi. So for this mouse, I don't think there's any drivers, so you basically can only adjust it here. But to be honest, I just leave it at 1000 megahertz, 1000 hertz, and I just leave it on 1800 dpi, and this switching is already enough for just like kind of on-the-go gaming or just spare gaming, or anyone who just wants some good value for money. So it's, in a sense, it's kind of like the Kinzu. You get very good value for what you pay for. No, so now coming to the shape. So you see this mouse, it's very flat, and it's ambidextrous, of course. It's very much like gives you a feel of like the Kinzu or design. Actually, in terms of the length, if you can say, in terms of length, I don't have the Zai with me right now, but in terms of length, it is slightly smaller than the Zai, but it's definitely bigger than the Kinzu. And in terms of the height, I think it's like a little bit, it's thicker than the Zai as well. I can't really give you a good comparison here, but overall, but the main thing to point out about this mouse is that it is very flat. If you can see from the camera angle, very flat. That's one thing you have to pay attention to, because in the mouse like G400, the Zai that I've shown just now, like the arch point of both the mice that I've introduced before, they're quite high, and they actually like pop up and then they go back down. And like for the G400 example, the arch actually pops up in the front quite high and it goes back down, whereas in the Death Adder it's kind of like over here. The Zai is kind of like here, and it pops up and goes back down. This one, it pops up the arch is very low, and it slides down really low. So effectively, your fingers are instead of like curling down, it's forced to extend more. Like some people, if you're holding it like this, like a fingertip claw, some people would probably dislike it like this, so you probably hold it like this. Or there's another way you can grip it, is just doing the claw grip, and you kind of move your fingers back, so you move your mouse like this, or you like move the mouse like this. So usually, probably you do a little bit of both. So you claw a little bit and just move like this. And definitely, for what it's worth and how it's built, it's absolutely great. The comfort is, well, what exactly, like, it is what it looks like, exactly what you get from this mouse. what it looks like. So overall, like, would I use this as like a spare mouse? Probably, but I do prefer the Death Adder though, just because it's ergonomic. In terms of comparing ambidextrous mice, comparing it to the Zai or the Kinzu, I do feel the Zai and Kinzu are more comfortable in a sense, but I feel that this mouse shape you can do just as well in a performance setting in terms of this mouse. It uses the same sensor as the Death Adder, so it's quite strong in the sense that the lift-off distance is slightly higher than usual. So you might want to, since you can't adjust the lift-off, you might want to add some mouse feet here to decrease the lift-off. So all in all, this is my review of the Razer Abyssus Mirror Edition. Absolutely great mouse for its money, for its value. Thanks for watching, and guys, keep subscribing, keep supporting me. 400 subscribers and strong. I hope I can make it to 500 and keep making reviews. Sorry. Thanks for watching, guys.